Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Sandal College Boys Section, Class 7. Dear students, here is Akhtar Said, your English teacher. Today is lecture number 14, Unit 1, Light in the Night. We are doing exercises these days. Page number 11 of the textbook. Today we'll start with part A of the exercises, that is comprehension. Actually, we started comprehension yesterday with the short questions, and I'm sure you might have understood and learnt all the short answers. Now we'll start with question number 2. Question number 2 is copy the sentences that are true, change the ones that are not true so that they may be correct. So here are certain sentences which are incorrect and we are to correct them. Here is the question. A. London had street lamps before Paris. Can you tell me whether it is a correct sentence or not? I give you the clue. It is not correct. So where lies the mistake? The mistake lies with before. We are to replace before with some other word. Can you tell me? The correct word is after. So the correct sentence becomes London had street lamps after Paris. So street lamps came in Paris first, then in London. B. London grew rapidly in the 1700s. It is the correct sentence. So we need not make any change in this sentence. C. Lamplighters work all day. Can you tell me whether it is correct or not? It is also correct. D. The oil lamps used to give off a pleasant smell. Can you tell me whether it is correct or not? No, it is not correct. Where lies the mistake? The mistake lies with a pleasant. Can you tell me what the exact word? The exact word is an unpleasant. So the correct sentence becomes the oil lamps used to give off an unpleasant smell. E. Lamplighters used ladders to climb up and light the oil lamps. It is correct or not? It is correct. F, that is the last part of this question. Charles Dickens was a lamplighter. Can you tell me whether it is correct or not? No. The mistake lies with the word lamplighter. So what should be the word here? That is novelist. Charles Dickens was not a lamplighter, he was a novelist. You can also write a story writer. So Charles Dickens was a novelist, or Charles Dickens was a story writer. That is the end of this question. Now we move over to the next question. Next question is question number 3. Answer the following questions with reference to the context. Reference to the context is always very interesting question for those who have read the text of the lesson very carefully. Here comes the question. Here are two parts, A and B. In both the parts, there is a short piece of text that has been selected from the lesson. We are to read these texts and then we are to answer the questions. Both the parts have two questions each. Part A. The authorities realized the benefits they brought and took over the installation and maintenance of them. Once again, the authorities realized the benefits they brought and took over the installation and maintenance of them. Question 1. What is meant by the authorities? Can you guess? The authorities means the administration. Authorities means the administration. Question 2. What were the benefits of having street lamps? Can you tell me? What are the benefits of your light in your room or at your home or in your streets? Obviously, lights have a lot of benefits. So, what were the benefits of having street lamps in those days? The street lamps provided light, security, and socialization. So, street lamps provided light, security, and socialization. Socialization means to meet people for some purpose. Part B. There is no more going the rounds to trim by daylight, no more dribbling down of oil on the hats and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen when one feels in spirits. Any low fellow can light a gas lamp. I read the text once again. There is no more going the rounds to trim by daylight, no more dribbling down of the oil on the hats and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen when one feels in spirits. Any low fellow can light a gas lamp. Now the question, who said this? ये किसने कहा था? These words were uttered by someone. Can you tell me who said this? This was said by a lamplighter in Charles Dickens' stories. You know, at the end of the lesson, we were told that Charles Dickens wrote a story, and the name of that story was The Lamplighters. So, there was a character in that story. He was himself a lamplighter. So, the lamplighter in Charles Dickens' story said these words. Question 2. The three sections that are underlined are examples of old-fashioned language. You know, there are three parts of the text which are underlined, and I have highlighted these words with yellow color for your facilitation. Now the question is, for these underlined highlighted words, discuss what each one means and write down your own answer. So number 1 is going the rounds. Can you guess the meaning of going the rounds? It means, number 1, moving about. So there is no more moving about to trim by daylight, no more dribbling down of the oil on the hats and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen when one feels in spirits. So number 2 is when one feels in spirit. What is the meaning of this phrase? It means when one is happy. When one feels in spirits means when one is happy. Number 3 is any low fellow. Any low fellow means an ordinary person. Any low fellow means an ordinary person. It can also be an unskilled person. It can also be a common person, a common man, a layman. With this, today's lecture comes to an end. You might be happy today that there is no written homework for you in the notebooks. All this work will be done on the book. So you are to learn it and fill in the blanks or this question reference to the context you are to write on the book. So the today's lecture is book work only. You are to learn it. That's all of today's lecture. If you have any question, if you have any problem, you may contact me in the feedback group. Take care. Thank you very much.